My name is Sarah Meadows. I live in Baltimore and I am 45 years old. I consider myself to be a healthy person. I eat healthy, I exercise, I don't have any major medical issues. A few months ago, I began to experience some changes in my bowel habits that made me feel like I should get it checked out. I didn't have any blood in my stool and I didn't have any pain, but I was concerned. I knew that a change in my bowel habits could be a symptom of something like colon cancer. So when I began to worry a little bit about what it could be, my mind really started spiraling. I imagined the worst case scenario. What if I have colon cancer? What if it's already progressed to a point that I'm going to need serious medical intervention? I don't have a family history of colon cancer, but I knew that I didn't need a family history of colon cancer to be at risk. I called MedStar Health. I spoke with Dr. David Stein. I explained to him my symptoms and my concern about getting a colonoscopy in a timely manner. I shared my fear that it would take weeks to get a colonoscopy scheduled. He assured me that he could get me in for a colonoscopy within 10 days. And that was a huge relief. This was all taking place during the pandemic, but as soon as I walked into the MedStar facility, it was clear that they had implemented adequate safety measures to make me feel safe and to create a safe environment. Dr. Stein was so reassuring and calming, and actually the staff as a whole really made me feel like they cared about me. The procedure went as planned. There were no complications. And after the procedure was done, Dr. Stein came in and gave me the greatest news, that my colon was completely clean. There were no issues. I felt ecstatic. It was such a huge relief to know that I didn't have to worry about this anymore. I didn't have to worry that I had colon cancer. I'm a mom with 2 young kids. And so when I got the clean bill of health, it meant that I could go back to worrying about simple things like what we were going to have for dinner or whether I would get them to school on time, instead of worrying about whether I was going to be sick for the next 6 to 12 months, or whether I was even going to be here for their graduation or their wedding. And for me, it meant that I could get back to enjoying my own life and being present again with my family. I've heard that people have been putting off preventive screenings like colonoscopies or mammograms, or even regular checkups. But from my experience, I can tell you that there's no reason to put it off. It's safe, it's easy, and MedStar will take care of you.